Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Rick Porcello will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Jacob May. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the White Sox, center field number 32, Jacob May.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
So here is Avisail Garcia in his career against Porcello, batting a robust .350. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, huge win in their last game. Kind of stopped a bleeding moment for this team. Let's see if they can continue that stretch today, because they've been struggling recently.
1-1, and set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ronaldo Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now another 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. In there, 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. May is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Here's J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it's off the green monster. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
batting fourth.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Garcia has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, I'm hoping to see J.D. Martinez find that form again. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at ball one. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are loaded with only one out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready now for the White Sox, Matt Davidson. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Matt Davidson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. And I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nicky Delmonico. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Delmonico, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Home run number 9 on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is fine.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Now the payoff pitch home. A little bouncer. Once again a 3-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
I'm set with the 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 2-1 home. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. May racing back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Back in standing. Bogaerts gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Garcia. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 7 and the White Sox nothing. Kevin Smith will be next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Digging in now, Leury Garcia. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. At the plate, Tim Anderson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. hit the other way out toward right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
One is a cutter that misses 2-1. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. This is in the air out to straightaway center. May has a beat on it. 1 down. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Anderson over to his left, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're still in control 7-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacob May comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Another full count offering on its way. And it's fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So here is Avisail Garcia. First time up, he went down looking.
Let's go.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's going, he's going, he's
Runners
going.
off for second. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. May, the runner at second with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Come on, Buster.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Davidson brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now in the box, Yoan Moncada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
3-1. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Kevin Smith will be next. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. And he fouls this one off. Smith playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Moreland on the move, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
Digging in to try it again. Leury Garcia, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Up around the face. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Davidson, the runner at third. Delmonico on second. Moncada at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. High pop-up. Moreland waits on it. And that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 7-4. Juan Minaya answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started.
Come on, you can do it.
First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
The 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening. Here's J.D. Martinez.
that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And right into the shift. Davidson takes it in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The shortstop, number 2, Sander Bogarts.
Digging in and looking for more, Sander Bogarts. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And 2 home now to Bogarts.
That's a ball.
Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
Let's go, Red Sox.
Ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
2 out, nobody on. To first, taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Jacob May. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is by Moreland, and down the line, a fair ball. Throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. May leads off second with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. Step on the bag for one from his bottom. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
Third baseman number 24.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the White Sox 5. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
He's set and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That's right.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Garcia. He's got it one away. offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Benintendi leads off first with 1 away.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-1 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Boston after this. Ready for another chance? Nicky Delmonico. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
The catcher, number 36, Kevin Smith.
Striding in once again, Kevin Smith. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Nope.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the White Sox 5. Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Sliders in for a strike. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Come on, son.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Full count still. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now I live my life. I put in work, okay, I put in some work. Let's go.
From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 now to Mookie. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit out to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And you can see on the graphic there he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Soft liner towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 home. Popped high in the air. Davidson is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Number 2.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. In to score the runner from third. And he'll reach first safely.
The batter, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 8 and the White Sox 5. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Missed with a slider. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1 and 2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Fouled away. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 33, Matt Barnes.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Devers is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 32.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacob May. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Garcia, base runner at first with 1 out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he popped him up. Devers in foul ground, and this will land foul. High pop up. Moreland is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
To third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. Boston's out in front 8-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 70, Luis Avila.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Moreland.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. To 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2 balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Up next for the Red Sox. Third.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The next 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go then at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
All right, let's go.
The 2-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A runner on first with 2 away. Another full count pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Here's Mookie Betts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Bradley over at second. Vasquez on at first with 2 down. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Boston strands a couple. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Davidson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Smith has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt. Oh! 2-0 count. The pitch hit hard to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 0-1. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 misses off the plate. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Joaquin Soria will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
48, Joaquin Soria.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Lifetime numbers against Soria. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Martinez stands at first with 1 out. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Come on, Boston.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia on the move. 2 down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Riding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. The 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass. as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Kevin Smith is charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrell.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Kimbrell, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Ready now for the White Sox, Leury Garcia. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now to the plate, Tim Anderson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Jacob May, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, May brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The White Sox down to their last strike. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Now batting, right fielder,
Zach Duke gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
for the Red Sox, number 32, Zach Duke.
Avisail Garcia will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-1 hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rick Porcello notches his 3rd win of the year. Ronaldo Lopez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.